So today I want to do a quick overview on negative numbers. I have had a number of students in my algebra classes over the years who are still every now and then confused about what to do with negative numbers. So today I'm going to talk about adding, subtracting, multiplying, and dividing negative numbers and what you need to do. So we'll first start with talking about two positive numbers. When you multiply two positive numbers, you get another positive number. When you multiply a positive number by a negative number, you get a negative number. Now, this is a point of confusion with a lot of, actually many students. Why? Why is the positive times a negative give you a negative? The way I like to explain it is we think of a positive as do and a negative as not. So when you have a do and a not, you have do not, which is negative. When you have a negative multiplied by another negative, you think of it as a double negative. So, for example, in English, if we say don't not feed the fish, it actually means do feed the fish. So that would be a positive. When you talk about dividing a positive by a positive number, you get a positive number, just as you would when you are multiplying it. Similarly, when you divide a positive number by a negative number or a negative by a positive, you get a negative, just like as you would when you multiply a positive by a negative. Finally, when you divide a negative by a negative, you will once again get a positive as you did from multiplying a negative by a negative. Finally, I'm going to talk about adding and subtracting negative numbers from either a negative number or a positive number. Now, if you add two negative numbers, for example, negative 5 minus 3, that gives you negative 8. Think of it this way. You have two negative numbers, but you're adding them together. So think of it as you are borrowing first $5 from your mom, and then you later borrow another $3 from your mom. You don't add the 3 to your 5 to give you a positive 2 or something like that. You actually owe $8. So that's a negative 8. Now, suppose you have $5 to start with, and you subtract 3. That's pretty straightforward. You get 2 left, right? You have $5, you spend $3, you have 2 left. What if you start with $5 and you spend 8? That means that implies you borrowed some money. You're left with a negative 3. If you have trouble visualizing the last example, let's show it on the number line. So we start with 5 there, and we're going backwards 8. So we jump 8 spots to the left. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And therefore, we get negative 3. So that's the end of today's quick review. I hope you like this video. If you do, please like and subscribe. I also have a Patreon page. You can support my work there. If you have any questions or like to see other topics, please make a comment below. And thank you, and I hope this helped.